Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Einige Zeit später.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
So, werden wir den erstmal analysieren. Klarer Ausdruck. Ehrlich. Okay. Der soll ehrlich sein? Wieso nicht? Kräftiger Körper. Ich glaube, der haut uns voll auf die Rübe, wenn es dann so kommen würde. Ja, die Eier will ich nicht sehen. Ist aber sonst nicht. Ah, jetzt. Zeitungstinte. Saubere Stiefel. Das hatten wir ja schon. Zügel. Muss irgendwas am Handgelenk sein, weil das ja hier extra so vorgehoben wird. Hier an den Eiern hat er was. Weiß der Geier. Stiefel. Hier irgendwas? Ah. Matrosenmesser.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her from when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right, if there was no evidence.
What then?
Sie haben sie gefesselt.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Nennen Sie Beweis. Nein! Fuck!
Lady Bracken... and...
You call that evidence?
Angeschlagene Gesundheit? Nein! Auch nicht! Verdammt! Alter! Mist!
Lady...
You call that evidence?
Ja. Alte Verletzung? Auch nicht! Das gibt's doch nicht! Ich hab bald alle durch. Bleiben nur noch 2 über.
Lady Bra...
You call that evidence?
Silberbesteck 7 Sekunden. 7 Sekunden.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now.
Doch.
Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Zack, zack. So. Mitschuld. Quokka lügt. Seine Mitschuld ist offensichtlich. Er erschien sofort, als er gehört hatte, dass ich nach ihm suche. Das deutet auf seine Schuld hin. Nicht unbedingt. Kapitän Quokka war zur Tatzeit an Bord der Sharp. Er hatte keine Angst, sich mit mir zu treffen und wirkte selbstbewusst. Quatsch. Was ist das jetzt schon? So wie Verkackeiern oder was? Suchen Sie den Mord. Das war jetzt echt schon, ne, Leute? Tja, war es der Kapitän? War es die Olle? Ich meine, der hat sich ja aufgeregt. Ne? Also. So. Könnte es ja. So. Und so. Und anschließend. So. Ja, nicht? Ach so, ja. 3 Personen, logisch. Sonst passt es nicht. Ob die Randalls wirklich Dings holen? Also, ne? Kann durch den Seemann, ja. Das passt dann halt zusammen, ne? Aber ja. 2 Personen, ne? Ja, was ist jetzt? Keine Ahnung. Sanierter Einbruch. Mörderischer Besuch. Und wie gesagt, das war ein Unfall. Dann passt das nicht mehr zusammen, ne? Richtig. Na komm. Zack. Zack, zack. Passt nicht mehr zusammen. Ich weiß nicht, ob das wirklich der Seemann war. Ich weiß es nicht. Aber wir versuchen es mal. Jack Quokka ist ein Mörder und sie werden ihn für seine Komplizin Lady Brackenshaw zur Rechenschaft ziehen. Die Tat wurde in Notwehr gegangen. Jack Quokka wollte lediglich eine Frau vor einem gewalttätigen und trunksüchtigen Mann beschützen. Der Fall wäre damit gelöst, aber sie werden die Details für sich behalten. Wir versuchen es mal, ne?
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Weniger als eine Stunde später.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
Till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear. And it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
What the?
Watson.
It's over, Holmes. We can do nothing for him now.
Here is a case that didn't end as I had expected. It is entirely my fault. I know that you have already drafted a summary of the case. You have my permission for its publication, if you so wish.
I'll think about it, Holmes.
Das war, glaube ich, nicht so gut.
Holmes! Whatever is going on here?
That is Sir Eustace's killer. He has performed his own brand of justice.
My God! But why did you not call me?
I apologize. Here is his letter of confession.
So much drama.
You have no idea.
Jetzt will ich mal gucken. Diese sogar richtig. Aber ich will, dass der halt nicht umfällt. Verstehst du? Versteht ihr? Der soll ja nicht hier. Matsch. Wisst ihr, das ist doof. Das ist mal richtig scheiße. Ich muss ihm doch wahrscheinlich nur Dings. Kapitän ist der Täter. Oder aber keine Gnade machen. Ach komm, wir machen trotzdem keine Gnade. Weil der wollte ja nur die beschützen.
Wiggins.
Na, ich drück das jetzt aber weg, ne? Diesen ganzen Scheiß. Weil wir das ja schon mal hatten.
Why did you make me come here
Och, das
again,
kann ich nicht
Mr.
wegdrücken. Ah, jetzt.
It's
But
So. Yeah.
Please forgive me, Captain Crocker. I wished only to test your sincerity, and your words and deeds have far exceeded my expectations. See here, Captain Crocker, we'll do this in due form of law. You are the prisoner. Watson, you are a British jury. Captain Crocker, the evidence shows that you acted without premeditation and used reasonable force to protect an innocent victim from her husband's brutality. Your devotion pushed you to attempt to kill yourself in order to protect the one you love. Now, what say you, gentlemen of the jury?
Not guilty, my lord.
Vox populi, vox dei. You are acquitted, Captain Crocker. So long as the law does not find some other victim, you are safe from me.
Mr. Holmes.
It is a great responsibility that I take upon myself, but I will give Lestrade an excellent lead, and if he can't avail himself of it, I can do no more. Come back to your lady in a year, and may her future and yours justify us in the judgment which we have pronounced this night. Inspector, I'm afraid that the murderers have escaped us.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you failed? Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I mentioned the murderers, not the case. It is obvious that the crime was committed by 3 criminals who cannot be the Randalls.
You really think so?
You only need to find a gang of 3 thugs wandering around. I can trust you to do that.
If they exist, I'll catch them.
You'll find someone, I have no doubt of it. Goodbye, Inspector.
Okay. Drücken zum Ausblenden. Sie haben die Wahrheit für sich zu behalten. So, jetzt machen wir dasselbe nochmal. Nur jetzt kriegt er einen auf den Sack. Ja, also ich möchte ja immer das Richtige machen und ja, ne? Weißt du? Na komm schon. Ich drücke natürlich wieder alles weg, ne? Nee, kann ich ja nicht, weil jetzt ein ganz anderes Dingens kommt, ne? Logisch. Zip, zip, zip. Keine Gnade. Zack.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr.
Ja, komm. Weniger als eine Stunde später.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know. And because
It's true.
it is time...
I admit that I was due to set...
Okay, kommt nochmal das Silber anscheinend.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her mate.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have...
Okay, jetzt nochmal. Bitte. Am Arsch. Zack.
You should have let me die. How can I live if Mary suffers?
I am sorry, Captain Crocker, but there has been quite enough death in this case. Inspector, I give you Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, it was me. I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for once.
Keine Gnade. Entscheidung bestätigen. Persönlichkeitseinstufung gewissenhaft. Hallo? Das Drama von Kew Gardens. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Hallo? Ja. Oh.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Okay. Damit... Oh, Tobi?
Oh dear, Toby. I wasn't aware that you were Watson's new literary agent.
Mach mal das Teleskop. Ach, da ist die alte wieder. Ich hab meinen Hut gar nicht mehr auf. Was ist denn hier los? Haben wir hier was? Brief. Okay. Nee, will ich jetzt aber nicht. Wir machen für heute erstmal Feierabend. Dann sehen wir uns wahrscheinlich morgen wieder beim nächsten Fall, der sich dann Kew Gardens nennt. Und in diesem Sinne, reinjauen. Und wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen da, eine Bewertung, was auch immer. Und jo, reinjauen und tschüss.